Okay, guys, hopefully you're having a good Monday morning. Just want to start out by saying I do miss being in the classroom with you guys, teaching you guys, and it's a bummer that, we still have a little over a month and we're not going to be able to see each other. But anyways, this week I thought we changed the pace a little bit because I'm tired of being so repetitive and reteaching stuff you guys are struggling with, to be honest. And we'll get back to that. We can't ignore things like factoring. It's so important, guys, that some of you guys keep struggling and get better with the factoring and so on. Okay, working with polynomials, even just the basic algebra stuff. But anyways, we're going to do something dramatically different just to change the pace. But the good news, it's pretty easy to learn. We're going to add and subtract matrices. And my motivation, without making a long story about it, I just did this with my grandson who's doing college algebra right now, as you guys know, at Grand Canyon University. And if I'm teaching him this, why not teach you this a little bit? So at least to give you a head start. I'm not going to teach you everything I had to teach him. I'm just covering a couple of the basic things that you ought to know. Again, that'll give you a head start. So now, I already assigned it to you if you haven't noticed. And if you can't find the assignment page, one thing you can always do, guys, is just search it. So notice the title is Adding, Subtracting Matrices. Go to the search at the top of your Khan Academy screen. See, this is Khan Academy. So either here, I don't know why it's showing up twice, but that's kind of weird. It showed up twice. Oh, it shows up twice after you plug it in here. But anyways, as you can see, here's the video for it. Again, I did not assign you the video because I figure my video should suffice. I went straight to the practice problems. You can see my little hand clicking on that. But anyways, if you want to, just search adding and subtracting matrices and it'll pop up for you. And the first thing I assigned to you guys was the article or the notes on it. And if you look at the bottom of the screen right here, guys, let me slide this up a little bit and enlarge it now. But one of the basic things you ought to know is matrices. In this case, we have 2 rows. Rows always go side to side. Columns go up and down. So as you can see, we have 2 rows and 3 columns. We would call this a 2 by 3 matrix. Okay? Because it has 2 rows and 3 columns. But all we're going to need to learn, guys, really, oh, by the way, go through the notes, by the way, and not only does it have good notes and examples in your article, as he calls it, but some check for understanding problems so you can practice doing what I'm going to show you right now. So it's a good way to not only take notes, but go through and verify your understanding what Mr. Khan's notes are all about. But anyways, let's get to the actual math. So that's what I just showed you, the actual article. We're now going to do the practice, add and subtract matrices. And then I want you to also try the next one, which is matrix equations, which again is really just simple adding and subtracting equations you're going to solve. Anyways, here was the first practice set. Notice the minus here, guys. So the first thing I want you to remember is we're going to minus this 1. We're going to minus this 0. We're going to minus this 0. We're going to minus this 1. Just follow the red. All you do is take the same position, guys, and match it up and combine them together. So the 4, do you agree, matches the 1. Now remember, we're going to do a minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Then you're going to take negative 2 minus the 0 and get negative 2. Then you're going to take negative 1 minus the 0 is negative 1. Finally, you're going to take the 4, and when you minus that 1, 4 minus 1 is 3. Now let me clean this up, guys. So what I just showed you is I did 4 minus 1 to get 3. I did the negative 2 minus 0 to get negative 2, and so on. You just match up each number position by position and subtract them. And you get a new matrix matrix, which is the difference of these two beginning matrices. Okay? All right, let's do another one from scratch. Notice the minus right here. So I'm going to do 2 minus the 3. That's negative 1. I'm going to do negative 1 minus the 3. I'm going to get negative 4. I'm going to do 3 minus the 1 and get 2. I'm going to do 1 minus the 3 and get negative 2. I'm going to do 2 minus the 1 and get 1. And finally, 3 minus 0 is 3. Is this not simple, guys? So I thought, why not give you a simple assignment, something easy to learn, something a little different, right? Just go at it, guys. Here we go. One more, and we'll call this one quits. Here we go. Notice this one's a plus. So negative 1 plus 3 is 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. 3 plus negative 2 is 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Finally, 3 plus 4 is 7. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple, adding and subtracting matrices. All right? So, is there something else I want to remind you of? Oh, I decided to assign it on May 30th. That's when it's due. So, if you have the whole screen of assignments like I do on my computer, you'll have to go a few pages in, but there they are. Those are the 3 I assigned officially today, due May 30th. Mr. Khan, if you haven't figured out, automatically organizes your assignments by dates. So I figured, let's just do the end of the month, May 30th. But the idea is you do it this week, guys. You get it done and over with. Okay? So if you don't want to scroll to your assignment screen, or you can't find your assignment screen, just remember you can search it. Just like I said at the beginning of this video, you're going to search this title just like I'm showing right here. Top of the Khan Academy screen, just type it in. Adding and subtracting matrices. See you around, guys.